What's up guys, this is Spin Fuel's Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick and today is Fresh Build Friday. Actually no, it's Saturday. But anyways, we're going to be building today on an Igo-W6 atomizer. We're doing a quad coil build and the resistance is going to be low. I'm not sure the exact resistance it's going to be, but I'm feeling a bit dastardly today, so let's start building. Alright guys, here we go. We're getting ready to build a quad coil on this Igo-W6 atomizer. That was given to me by Chris from CJ's Electronic Cigarettes, so thanks a bunch for that, Chris. This episode is brought to you by them. Here we can see the Igo-W6 and all the different configurations of builds that you can possibly do. It's almost unlimited, really. I think today I might try a dual coil, dual horizontal coil and a dual vertical coil combined. I have no idea how this build is going to go. Hopefully well, but we'll see. Alright, so as with any build, the first thing you want to do is grab some wire. I'm guessing today we're going to be using about 1.5 foot of 28 gauge Kanthal. Here we're going to just cut a single section at a time and wrap up your coils. So as with every build, you just want to start off by making a simple microcoil, and you just do a quick 3/4 wrap around for tension, and then you start wrapping for real. Today we're going to do 8 wraps. And then you want to unwrap your first lead here, bring it right back around, and there you go. Simple microcoil. You can do it in about 15 seconds. So now I'm just going to repeat this process 3 more times, get all my coils together, and start building. So as you can see here, I have my 4 coils ready to go. So let's try to get them in this atomizer. So first thing I'm going to do is just take one of my coils and do a horizontal in one of the lower posts. So now that I've tightened down the negative screw, I can go ahead and insert another coil. You just want to barely tighten these down because these wires are very fragile. So now I'm going to tighten the lower positive screw just by rotating it like this. So there we go, there's 2 coils down, 2 more to go. I'm just going to go ahead and clip off the excess wire and we'll get started on the vertical coils. Alright, so here we go with the vertical coils. I'm just going to put one on my needle here. And I'm just going to stand up the coil right on the atomizer deck, right where I want to put it in. So I'm going to insert it into the positive connection and then the negative. So after a bit of wire wrangling, I was able to get it about where I want it to be, but I'm just going to leave it there for now and clean it up after. So now I'm going to grab my last coil. There we go. Alright, now it's time to trap the last two wires. It looks like heck right now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to vape pretty well. So now I'm just going to clip these wires off, neaten up the coils, and we're going to put it on our mod and fire it up. So real quick, just did a resistance check and it looks like it's pretty low, 0.34, 0.33 ohms. So let's pop it on our mod and see how it glows. So now I'm going to attempt to squish these coils together a little bit. So as you can see, it's glowing pretty good. So let's wick it, drip it, and vape it. So today I'm going to be using some Japanese cotton. This stuff is really easy to work with. It tears off in these nice little strips, or these sheets. So I'm just going to use a little tiny bit here. That's all you really need. So about a quarter of an inch. So yeah, just barely roll the tip of this stuff and insert it into one of your wicks or one of your coils. And since I don't want to clog up the deck with wick, and I'm pretty sure it's going to wick pretty well anyways, I'm just going to trim off the ends here. Try to make it as fluffy as possible. So you just want to stick it right back underneath the coil. So there's one of the horizontal coils wicked. I'm just going to repeat the process for the other side and we'll get to the vertical coil. Alright, so to wick the vertical coil, you're just going to do the same process and we're just going to tuck it from the top to the bottom and hopefully it works. Haven't done many vertical coils, so. So now we're just basically going to give it a little haircut here and fluff up the rest of the cotton tail here. Just run your tweezers across it a few times and it'll fluff it right back up. We're going to trim it a little bit and tuck it right underneath. Now we're going to repeat the process for the other side. So here we go. Here's the finished product on the mod. Now we're going to drip it and fire it up. Today we're going to be using Beantown Vapors Banana de Leche. Now that those wicks are nice and saturated, we're going to give it a quick test fire and have a vape. This stuff smells so good. Let's go vape it. Alright, so that was the quad coil build, dual vertical, dual horizontal coils on this Igo-W6. I gotta tell you, it's a heck of a build. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to do. I'm not sure how exactly this is meant to be set up, but I just took an educated guess. So let me know in the comments how you guys set up your Igo-W6s if you got one. Also, just, as a, note, please send me some builds. I've been running out of ideas lately. I'm feeling very uninspired, so please leave a comment and tell me what build you want me to do next. Alright, so now let's put our middle section on and adjust our airflow control. I'm going to put the hole right in front of one of my coils. There we go. And finally our top cap section goes right here, like that. Now today I'm going to be using a Fusions Mods drip tip. It's an airflow control drip tip, so I'm going to use the Igo-W wide open and just control the air from the tip itself. I'm going to have a huge special on airflow control coming up in the near future, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But for now, I can't wait to have a vape on this. So let's go. So as you can see, tons of vapor. Flavor is spot on, really loving that. The build is actually pretty low for me, 0.34. That's right where I wanted it to be. The ramp up time and cool down time is a little bit longer than I would like, but with 4 coils going at the same time, it's kind of to be expected. So let's run this thing dry real quick. Alright, so as you can see, I just took about 6 long drags in a row. And I'm just now noticing a slight burnt taste. It's not really too bad, but I'm going to have to drip it. So that's actually performance-wise not bad. The wicking is definitely keeping up. Whew! I wish I used zero nicotine liquid though, because I'm a bit vaped out right now. Whew! But anyways, hope you enjoyed the build. Make sure you check out www.spinfuel.com for lots more of my build videos and lots of other cool stuff like Tony Britton's Vapor Trail channel, as well as Smoke and Joey. Lots of cool articles on there, giveaways, everything like that. So check that out. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, vape on.